Good afternoon, Nicholas. Thank you for taking the time to do this video. I'm sure our community will appreciate it.
Hi, Michael. It's really great to be with you today. Remote work has its advantage, but I have to say I'm really looking forward to ending this current situation with COVID.
For sure, yeah. Hopefully the situation fully resolves in the upcoming months, I believe.
We can only hope, but I have my reservations, probably because I'm a bit older. We've been waiting for more than a year already. And it seems that every time we think that we are getting on top of this situation, there is a new thing coming, a new variant or a shortage of vaccines. So look, I try to stay positive and I stay positive, but I have my reservations about how long this situation will keep going.
Yeah. Agreed. There's some interesting news I would like us to address today. Let's begin with how are you? How has the last month been with you? I know that a lot of interesting things happened in the past month, and we are all excited to hear about it.
Look, it is no secret I have been out of sight for an extended period of time. The conjunction of COVID, private matters, and international meetings have taken away the tiny amount of spare time that I used to have to attend the community. But today, I'm really excited to share what we have in store.
That's great to hear. Our community knows that the platform updates are coming soon, but they don't know the details. So could you please explain the situation with the platform updates first?
Certainly. Over the last month, we have been preparing updates on our investment website. You can now take advantage of the new structure of investment plans and staking of PRM tokens. In the new version of investment plans, all users will be able to choose the investment amount, the frequency of possible withdrawals, and insurance.
That's great. So what is this new structure specifically?
Okay. So each investment plan will have on one part 4 options for profitability, which are directly related to the permissible frequency of profit withdrawals. And second, if you remember what we talked about, drawdowns cover, basically 3 insurance options. So the bronze one for 50% of cover, the silver for 75% cover, and of course the full cover called gold for 100% cover.
Yes. So, Nicholas, it basically means that each new investor will be able to build itself the investment plan it desires, correct?
Yeah, correct.
No.
Now, let's remember that we are an investment company and we want to emphasize on the importance of being patient. The quick high rewards we have been offering to early investors will come to an end, but the long-term sustainable returns will be there to stay. It does not make sense to withdraw on a weekly basis, not even on a monthly basis if you think about it. Of course, everybody is free to do whatever they want. But once you truly understand the power of compounding the platform offers and the lack of benefits for early withdrawals due to the current super high gas fees, it's just crazy, any savvy investor will stay put and watch its investment grow.
Yeah, look, I totally agree with the compound interest part. Regarding the percentage profits, the community managers and I have been explaining to the community that profitability of the initial investment plans were designed to attract early investors, and it was supposed to end with the public token sale. Please tell us what happens if someone decides to jump on board today.
Well, basically, when choosing an investment plan, what we call the plan value, the new user is obliged to select the desired insurance level and the investment withdrawal periodicity. Otherwise, it's just not possible to purchase the plan, as simple as that. The big difference is it is now possible to do staking.
Hang on a minute. Did you just say staking as PRM staking?
Yeah, definitely. I just said PRM staking. Each user will be able to stake their tokens in a new section, which will be located in the investor's office and on the dashboard. The new feature will generate an additional return in PRM tokens up to 12.5% a month. Now, each existing user wanting to participate in this staking will have to migrate to the new investment structure, which means when migrating, they will have to contact support or create a ticket.
Okay, and what will the percentage depend on with staking?
The interest rate depends on two main factors. First, the interest rate increases with the upgrade of the investment plan. That's an additional 0.5% for each new plan.
Sure.
And then from a partner program perspective, the interest rate increases by 1.5% anytime you achieve a new rank, right? Remembering that there is a total of 11 ranks. So if I just explain that in details, the new floor is $250 for 1% staking, and it keeps going up with $500 for 1.5% staking, $1,000 for 2% staking, $3,000 for 2.5% staking, $5,000 for 3% staking, and then $10,000 and above for 3.5% staking. So as usual, calculation of daily accruals is carried out similarly to financial instruments for compound interest.
Yeah, I'm sure our community will love the updates, but especially the PRM staking feature. It will allow our investors to stake their tokens until the end of our added 3 months of public token sale.
Yeah. And once again, let me emphasize on the importance for investors to be patient. This is what our staking is all about. The more patient you are, the more rewards you get. Simple.
Yeah, agree with you. Let's move to the next topic. I've heard that you had some important meetings with potential big investors. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, I can. All right. I keep saying that, but probably I have a few more wrinkles since last we had a discussion. After traveling a fair bit and meeting with several potential investors interested in acquiring equity, the following picture clearly emerged. There is a strong need for larger investors to come on board to let us reach our true potential with the ecosystem launch in a reasonable time frame. This basically will bring us the following. Our much anticipated exchange, what everybody's talking about. When is PRM getting listed? Where? All right. And on top of that, the possibility to invest in fiat for traditional investors. So just to say a bit more, the negotiation with investors are going great. There is a genuine interest in our existing financial tools, but the definite pulling factor seems to be our coming exchange.
The Praem exchange, right, Nicolas?
Yeah, the Praem exchange. That's definitely right. You know, this thing that is now like the unicorn in the background. You said, oh, where is it? When is it coming? Yes, the Praem exchange. This means when the deal is done, our soft cap will be achieved, and we will be able to fully move to the development stage. If you follow my cue, this means there is a strong likelihood that we will jump straight to Praem exchange development, in effect, releasing 2 products at once.
I know that we can't disclose the main features of the upcoming exchange, but could you describe its main use case for people to understand more?
Of course. Sticking to our transparency policy, I can say this. The main functionality of the exchange will change the investment market altogether. It will include solutions to all the main problems of main financial audiences, traders, passive investors, and so on. I cannot disclose the name and details of its main unique features, but I can just say that the investment and trading fields will never be the same after the release.
That sounds great. Me and you have discussed the features, and I can say for myself that the product that Praem Exchange is about to offer is just mind-blowing, and all the initial investors that we have will be rewarded for their belief in the project.
Yes, Michael. It has always been our approach to look after our early investors with special care for believing in the project.
Nicholas, do you have an approximate time frame for the deal with investors? I know it's a little bit of a tricky question, but still I have to ask that.
Look, you have to play, the guy asking the hard questions, and I understand that. I can just tell you that we are in the advanced negotiation phase. The details of the deal are obviously really important, and I must say our lawyers are doing a fantastic job to accelerate the process. Of course, it may take some time, but we still have at least 2 more months of our public token sale. Let's remember, this token sale is different from what other companies offer. We actually pay our investors for their time and belief in us. Look, I just can't describe how excited I am about the opportunity we have.
Same as me and the team. Can you elaborate on what happened since November until now? Because some people are asking why we don't follow the roadmap.
You want to make God laugh? Tell him about your plans. I believe I said something similar back in October, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so here is a list, not necessarily in order of importance, but all of what I'm about to say contributed to where we are at the present time. So on the one hand, we have the positives and the negatives of the current crypto bull run. It's obviously great for our financial tools, but it's unattractive for people looking at making 10x overnight.
Why would someone invest to get 18% per month if Bitcoin can just double up in 1 month? Of course.
That's perfectly understandable. And then, of course, we have the difficulty of raising funds via an ICO, and retail investors. Past experience with scammy projects were definitely putting a brake on our progress. No question about that. However, despite all this, it helped us understand what is the clear path we need to follow, right? So we do keep a great community going while attracting larger investors who will help finish our main products.
Agree, Nicholas. We're blessed to have a loyal community, and we want to continue making them happy. Tell me, why couldn't you put even 5 minutes per week talking in the chat with the community? Because I'm sure most of the people we have are asking the same question.
I know. All right. Some started to experience withdrawal syndrome, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Look, you know the answer, Michael, but I will say just a little bit here. Praem is always looking at new ways to have a positive influence in the world. And I'm driving an extension of the project very close to my heart that we will be able to disclose together to the community in the coming months.
Wait. Don't say coming months, please. Come on. We can't leave the community hanging there without any information about it. As I know, there are some things that you can share about. But still.
All right. What about I tell you, we found a way to address some of the current issues related to climate change while making money along the way.
For those who don't know, Nicholas has huge experience with data and is convinced that AI has the ability to save the world. Correct, Nicholas?
Yes, Michael. Data makes my heart beat. No question about that. And modeling of the soil has just amazing potential.
Agree. So I guess there will be some official announcement coming through the relevant channels in the upcoming weeks or maybe months.
Definitely. Praem Capital will deliver a circular economy that will, through change of practice, remove CO2 from the sky, capture carbon in the soil, give food to the world. All of that on the blockchain for everybody to see and participate.
Wow. So that basically means that Praem Capital is working on 3 different projects under one roof. Number 1 being the Praem ecosystem. Number 2, Praem Exchange. And number 3, Praem Biodiversity.
That is correct, Michael. All right. They say good things come in 2. I say they come in 3. To sum it up, we are continuing our efforts, adding staking to our current offering with the delivery of the ecosystem and the exchange inside. In my book, that is pretty positive.
I
What do you
totally
think?
agree. Totally agree with you. Nicolas, what are your final words for the community? Because we have to go.
It's simple. Thank you, dear community, for sticking with us. And please let us work. We are coming with the goods. We will be able to update the roadmap as soon as we have finalized with our coming larger investment.
Anything else you want to add?
Look, I guess we will resume our communication with the community in the coming days, weeks. But that's it for now. Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's enough. I think we got a lot of interesting information for the community. So without further ado, Nicolas, thank you for your time. We
Thank
are
you, Michael.
all excited. The whole team is excited about the upcoming updates and news. Dear community, don't forget to contact support in order to migrate to the new investment structure with PRM staking. If you have any additional questions, you can contact us and our admins. Have a great day. And again, thank you for being with us.
Yes,
Bye,
thank you.
Nicolas.
Have a great day. Yes, bye, Michael.